The agenda setting theory suggests that the issues, events or personalities given more prominent coverage by the media will be considered more important by the public. Audiences not only learn about public issues through the mass media, they also learn how much importance to attach to these issues or topics from the emphasis the media provides to these issues or topics. During their study of the 1968 US presidential elections, McCombs and Shaw found out that the news media play a very important role in how the audience perceives what is reality. This work was published in the 1972 summer issue of the Public Opinion Quarterly. This work basically looked at how the media agenda also becomes the public agenda. Those issues which were emphasized in the news came to be regarded over time as important by the members of the public. In other words, amongst a given range of issues or topics, those which get more media attention will grow in their familiarity and perceived importance over time. Let's now see a visual representation of the basic agenda setting model. This is an issue, event or topic. This is the coverage given by the media to the issue, event or topic. This is how the audience sees the event or topic. As we can see in the second row, if the media gives more prominence to the issue, the audience will regard it as more important. On the other hand, if the media gives less attention to the issue, the audience will regard this as less important. There is a positive correlation, often a causal relationship, between the media agenda and the public agenda. In other words, media tells us what to think about. The prominence given to an issue by the media through visibility has two elements. Firstly, attention, the number of news stories on that issue, and the second is prominence. Is it placed on the front page or the inside pages? What is the length of the story or the time given to the story for TV or radio? The first level agenda setting tells us what to think about. The second level agenda setting model tells us how to think about it. In the second level agenda setting, the media focuses only on certain attributes, properties or characteristics of the issue or the public figure that it covers. For example, the media might cover an issue with a positive or a negative slant. The media might highlight a particular attribute while covering a political personality, for example. So this substantive dimension could include the manner in which that person delivers a speech. So that helps people make a judgment about that leader. The second way in which the media can highlight a particular attribute of the event is known as the affective dimension. The media can cover the issue either positively, negatively, or in a neutral way. Like framing, The second level agenda setting is concerned with how the issues are covered in the media. As we've seen, the first level agenda setting is about what issues are given prominence, while the second level talks about how these issues, people, groups or organizations are depicted in the media. We'll now discuss the process of agenda building. As we've seen, the news agenda is the list of events or issues that are given coverage in the media, either at one point of time or over a period of time. Events, on the other hand, are discrete occurrences. They could either mean a release of a government report or a press conference or a prime ministerial address. An issue is a series of related events which can be grouped into a larger category. Climate change, for example. Sources are the voices, actors or groups which feature in news reports. They could include government officials, activists or experts. News coverage is hence not a reflection of reality. It's a manufactured product which is influenced by a hierarchy of social influences. There are at least three influences in the agenda building process. First is the macro level factor. This includes the economic, cultural and ideological factors. Also important is the media ownership structure and which issues are covered by the competing media. The mid-range influences include organizational routines, professional norms, journalistic role perceptions, and source strategies. The individual level influences which determine the agenda building process are the socio-economic, political and psychological orientations of the journalist.